everybody! Welcome to Magicka?
Yep.
Okay, so remember how when I did Final Fantasy VIII, and after every disc I played a Mega Man game? Because I hate Mega Man, and I thought that'd be really cruel to do to myself. Well, this time we're going to do it a little bit different. We're going to do it flip side because Final Fantasy IX is one of my favorite games, so we're going to play wizard-based games because wizards are cool. Unfortunately, we're doing this one. And because I couldn't get any co-op play to work correctly, the last two times I tried, I did it with Vetrificus, or Veneficus, and, well, we couldn't even get past the stupid tutorial without the game crashing about 10 times. And we did it with Renos, and we got past the tutorial, but after that, people kept falling through the floors and becoming invisible. And then the game crashed about 10 times. So, rather than doing that, we're going to try to do it single player. And I know, this is not a single player game. Look at all the mages. It's all 4-player, right? Well, there is a way that you can play it single player, but it's a lot harder. It's a lot more restraining, but we think we can do it if we add a few fun challenges to simulate us getting dicked over by other mages. So we're going to have challenges.
And it's going to be more fun because we have minor injuries.
Yep, I've got a broken finger, he's got a broken arm, and we're going to switch between. And hey look, I did get to chapter 11. What do you know about that? Well, we're going to delete that because, well, screw that game. And I'm going to change up a little bit. I like the Black Mage look, but because Renos was so nice to donate these other, I want to look through these a little bit. I'm not going to use the epics or whatever, but I kind of like these. These are nice. This one starts off with the gun that you get later on in the game, which is always fun. Samurai Warrior, the space robe that's immune to everything but can't heal, the support, which has a staff of everlasting and healing hand, so that one is basically a healer staff. But seriously, who heals in this game? Extra blunted blade and heavy armor. I don't remember that one. That must be new. Tentacle robe, which looks creepy. Cosplaying wizard, small talking. The Frontier starts off with a phaser. Oh, it's Star Trek based. I get it. The robe is always red. Tron robes. America robe! Because we're from America. And that's normal. I'm still gonna go with the Black Mage robes because Black Mage is awesome. And we're gonna start.
Stay a while and listen, and I will tell you a story. A story of Dungeons and Dragons, of orcs and goblins, of ghouls and ghosts, of kings and quests, but most importantly, of wizards and vampires. Well, a story of business.
Aha!
Once upon a time, in a land known as Magicka,
That's 7 references so far, by the way.
there lived a powerful wizard named Grimnir, who sought to harness the power of all magics, ancient spells crafted in times long forgotten. With such knowledge, he might enable the wizards of the Order of Magic to spread eternal peace across the lands. But the Order of Magic instead felt threatened by his ambitions, and in the shadows they schemed and devised a treacherous plan. And so, Grimnir's disciples were expelled from the Order, and he himself was for all time imprisoned at the world's end. All because of his dangerous lust for knowledge. Grimnir's dangerous ambition dashed, the world was safe once more. Aside from the increased number of monsters attacking the good villagers.
So not really safe at all, is it?
And of course the warlord Khan.
God!
Are now threatened the
I'm going
great
to do that every
city of
time.
Havengir. But in the dusty gloom of Castle Aldraheim, where the Order of Magic dwelled, a brilliant teacher and his finest pupils We're about to embark on a journey that would prevent the world from changing forever.
Not sure that's a good thing, but alright.
Je var vlad, och je var noll vampyr. Ni var valda schwarzen Havendir, och jag
Alright, skip his stupid dialogue.
That's too silent, by the way.
Who cares? Anyway, if you don't already know, this game is incredibly referenceful, and it's really wonky, actually. It's kind of weird and fun at the same time. Hi there, my name's Beck, and I don't give a crap.
Is it to me or does that look laggy?
It is kind of laggy, which is weird.
I think it's because you're in full screen.
You think so?
Yeah.
We'll have to fix that in post. Surrender! I love that. We already started the party without June. We're already out of cheese. Blah blah blah. Skip. No one watches these for the cutscenes because the cutscenes kind of suck, except for this one. What? You drop me down here and then you're gonna board it up? Hey, banana! Love that. Hey, banana. Magicka is a game where you can experiment and combine up to 5 elements and create spells. Experimentation is important as there are tons of combinations at your disposal. But you can't drop any elements and all. First you need a staff. Go and get one from the weapon rack. Which is that thing going right there. We shall interact with it. Life. Type beam. Properties heals, cures poison, damages undead. Opposites arcane. That'll become important later, but not right now. So because we got hurt, we can heal ourselves. And yeah, that is kind of wonky. My healing spell is going on over there. Shift, click. Oh, I can't. There we go. And that is how you use your sword. Earth type, earth. Oh no, type projectile. Properties physical damage, opposites lightning. So this is basically a super physical attack. While this is good, this is way better. Kapow! Fire type spray. Properties fire damage over time. Causes panic. Dries wet targets and opposites cold. So we're going to use our fire power to light this thing. Problems?
Huh?
You're groaning.
I'm not.
Here is where we have to combine stuff. Because it's way the hell over there, we gotta combine our fire and our rock spells to create a fireball projectile! Ow, that fucking hurts. For those of you with broken fingers, I do not suggest that you press the right button a whole lot, but I kinda gotta. My doctors do not... My doctor said that this was a bad idea, but fuck doctors! So that was a lightning spell that I just kind of glossed over. This is water. Water makes you wet. If you use lightning while you're wet, you get zapped, and it's not good. So you light yourself on fire and everything is okay. This is the area spell attack. We will be using that a lot, because that is the best thing that you can do. Arcane is a beam attack. It is used for hitting long things and for making things blow up, which I always thought was really funny. It's like a massive radiation. And cold. Cold freezes water, but it can also be a very powerful ability if used correctly. Whoa. I usually don't like using the spray of cold. I like using the area of cold because it works a lot better. And water. Water is basically useless, actually. The only good thing about water is it can put you out if you're on fire, and when used with ice, it can freeze your enemies and make them susceptible. You can blow them up. And here we've got spellbook spells. This one is haste, makes you go fast. There's going to be a lot of these, and at least I'm going to try to find all the really good ones. I can't say the same for my brother, who doesn't really know this game quite as well. And to be honest, I haven't beaten this game before. I've only gotten to chapter 11 of 13. See? Things make things explode. It gives you the bad taste achievement, but I always thought it was funny. Pow. Alright, I'm running low on health, I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna click this thingy for clicking. Ow! Behold the Watcher! This is where we get our last spell, which is Shield, which is a protective barrier. If we use it normally, it does that, and if we use space, we can make it more powerful. It can reflect beam spells, but if you use it with another element, like say if we use like that, it creates mines, which are very, very dangerous. These can blow you up very badly too, like that. It can make bad things happen. Now, because that's probably going to send me all the way back to the beginning. Oh no, it sends me right back here. Well, that's lucky. This boss is basically, it shoots projectiles at you, which make you use the shield spell, but with some arcane and ice, it goes too slow, and nobody cares. And if we use that with a beam, and then freeze him, his health goes down a whole lot faster. This is you can pretty much do this for every baddie in the game. Ice makes them die fast. Hey look, he just sort of exploded in like Christmas time things. Hooray!
Wow!
Wow, you made it! We sent the Behold, which we just destroyed down to get you. Alright, and we learned a few new spells, which is Revive, which is useless, and Crash his Desktop, which does really random stuff, actually. It doesn't actually crash your computer. It makes the AOL connecting noise, and sometimes kills you, and sometimes does nothing. Alan Wake? What the hell is that game? Anyway. So now we're out in the world. Things are kind of going kind of slow. So what we're going to do for every chapter, we're going to have challenges that we've challenged each other to, because we're going to be sweeping off every other level to each other. So, Will, what's your first challenge for this place?
No earth spells.
That won't be hard, because there's no enemies in the first level. I don't think. I don't think the chapter ends quite that quickly, actually. So, for instance, I can't blow this up with an earth spell, but I can still use Arcane to blow that up and get the White Wizard spell. The White Wizard Staff. The Staff of the White Wizard, which is obviously a Lord of the Rings reference. Someone is messaging me. I will ignore them. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Will say something funny.
Not funny.
Well, that's pretty funny to me. Alright. These are testing dummies. This guy says that he spent like a long time making these. Excuse me! So let's destroy them. Like that. Targetolets, what have you done? Oh, I charged up while I was talking to him, so now I'm stuck. I'm not even touching the mouse. Pow! Oh, I wanted him to die. We can still make him die. Oh. Become irradiated! Tee. Alright, this I'm told is both a Star Wars reference and the dead moose that we're going to find all over the game is actually a King's Quest reference, but I haven't played King's Quest before. In fact, the only King's Questing I've seen. See, it says Achievement Progress King's Quest. The only King's Questing I've done is watching someone else play King's Quest. Alright, so across this giant body of water is something that we want. So we're going to go, and we're going to use this to get across, because this is the safest way you can cross a large body of water. And yeah, my game is kind of lagging a little bit, probably because I do have it full screen. I'm going to fix that in a little bit. First, I want to go ahead and get over here. We got the Sherlock Holmes achievement for getting the Grease spell. The Grease spell is actually one of my favorites, because you put it down, and then any fire spell that you put on top of it causes monumental damage. It's insane how much damage it does. And it lasts for a long time, and you don't have to do any upkeep. I like to use it for bosses, but we don't necessarily have to. I might try to trip it up a little bit by not using it as much. There we go. You're supposed to be able to go up there. Alright, the checkpoints. You go to the checkpoints, and in multiplayer they do nothing except save your progress, but in single player you have a fairy along with you, which is broken in full screen. That's wonky. So, I'm going to be right back, everybody. So, I guess I'll see you in just a sec. Bye, everyone.